Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here, and today we are back with the story of qualifying part 2 on the 2010 FIFA World Cup game. You guys liked part 1, so I figured I'd do part 2. I'll do basically the ones that we didn't do last time. I don't know how many parts there will be to the story of qualifying on this game, but we'll just do as many as possible. I'd probably only play through them maybe once or twice or something like that. But at least we can get a good feel for the game. So which one are we going to do first? Which is grabbing my eye? That one seems like a very good scenario. Romania 2-0 up against France. That could be quite fun. Yeah, we'll do Romania versus France in that game. I think that's quite a good game. Just a little side note as well, with when we're doing these scenarios, I am playing them on legendary difficulty to make them a little bit more competitive and obviously to get the maximum amount of points. I don't know what the points will get you, but yeah, and of course as well you can hear the commentary at the start of every scenario.
Welcome to Bucharest. You join us here at a critical moment. Corner kick to France. They're trailing 2-0 to Romania.
You need to make the most of these situations.
So France are 2-0 down against Romania, and we need to get back on track with 2 goals. So here comes Maludo. He goes for finesse, and it is completely blocked. It wasn't a very good finesse. Boom song down to Evra. This is the first time me playing as France on this game on video. So obviously we got the actual run to come. Oh my goodness, yes! Nice one by Henry. It is 2-1. And what a goal there by Thierry Henry. And in the 31st minute, we have got a goal back. Now we need to get another one. It's just a nice little strike from Thierry Henry, especially on legendary difficulty as well. Scoring a goal like that is fantastic. I figured we'd do this scenarios again today because the real World Cup is pretty much a year away. And yeah, and the European qualifiers are pretty much over apart from the playoffs, and Thierry Henry has scored again. What a goal. Nice play as well by the French to get that goal back. And early on, we have drawn the game. So what are we going to do for the rest of the game? I mean, are we just going to absolutely pummel Romania? Because I think the scenario has given me a lot of time. I think it's on like a 6-minute timer or something. So I'm going to be here for a while. Patrice Evra, look at him. He's just like, I want the ball and I want to try and score. Evra got clipped by that defender. Is that going to be a yellow? Yes, thank you, ref, for... Oh, wow, it's a red? I didn't realise that defender was on a yellow already. Maybe because, I don't know, like the game realised that that defender got a yellow early on. Very strange, but yeah, let's go. Come on, Romania down to 10 men. Frank Ribery off the bar and straight back into the keeper's hands. Yeah, I cannot believe that the World Cup is a year away. Only a year away. Like, I'm still recovering from the Euros, you know, as an England fan, and off the post again, and what a great save by the Romanian keeper. But yeah, like, I'm only just recovering from the Euros, and now we've got a World Cup on the horizon in December as well. It's going to be so strange. 45 minutes, and we're still on course to complete the main objective, which is avoid defeat and concede more goals one. I'd like to try and win the game as well. Oh, Romania almost scored a free kick. That's crazy. Like, I know it was on legendary and everything, but wow, that is actually a crazy free kick. Romania pressing. Don't let them score. They have. That's one of the objectives. Failed, and Mursan scores, never heard of him, to make it 3-2 to Romania. Okay, well, France, you need to pick yourselves off the ground. Romania cross it in, and what? What was the goalkeeper doing on that play? They just scored a cross. But I want to know, what was the goalkeeper doing? Was he stuck or something? Like, let's review the replay, because that is, well, okay, computer, don't give me the replay. Look at this, right? He's about to cross this in, and what is the positioning of the goalkeeper on that play? You should be in the middle of the box or in the middle of the goal, ready to catch it. It was just a cross intended for Marika, who was coming in here. And what is going on with the goalkeeper's position here? Like, look where he is. He's just like not even like focused on it at all, and it just floats into the top corner. That is one of the weirdest goals I've ever conceded on this game. Romania pressing again. France have just completely fallen off, and that's 5-2. Okay, Marika scores, and it's 5-2 to Romania. France are having a really bad day at the office. Go for the shot. Oh, that's wide. We have been playing really badly in this game because they're down to 10 men. And why is the stadium so empty? Like, are we playing at the Etihad? Wow, that game was a big disappointment and a really disappointing first scenario to do. I'm not going to replay it because I just want to like showcase the scenarios. I'm not looking to like beat every single scenario. Let's have a look in Europe for another decent scenario. So, what one is grabbing me? So we got this one. Italy, 10-man Italy, sorry, 1-0 ahead of the Irish. Ireland would love to nick a draw and get away with vital point and prevent their main group rivals from gaining ground. Okay, well that's only the 83rd minute, we can do that. I can't remember if I don't think we did that in the last one, I don't think we did.
You join us here with Ireland trailing, just, 7 minutes remaining. Pazzini was sent off just 3 minutes into this one, but so far Ireland have been unable to make the extra man count.
Yeah, the Italians are notoriously hard to break down, and of course with that 1-0 lead, they seem to have just shut up shop at the back.
Okay, so obviously Italy are 1-0 up. They said that one of their sort of players got sent off within like first couple of minutes of this game, and Ireland still haven't been able to break them down. So we got to try and do that in the last sort of 7 minutes of the game. Thankfully, the clock is really slow. It's going to be a really tough scenario to beat if we want to get out of this one. McShane to cross it in. Header! Oh, it's just wide. Good pass, and it's a goal! Nice one! I don't know who that is. Maybe Kilban? Was it Kilban? Oh, it's Gibson, sorry. 86th minute, Ireland have equalised, and we're on track to finish this scenario. We've only got 4 minutes left of in-game time. Can we do it? That was a nice pass, to be fair, even if Italy are down to 10 men. It's the 87th minute. Can we score? Oh, saved by Buffon, and it gets cleared. Hunt crosses it in. Header. Oh, Buffon had to make a weird save. It was like floating. And I didn't think he was actually going to get that. I was hoping it would just like float into the back of the net. I think it might be a 1-1, which is fine because I think that completes the main scenario anyway. Oh wow, what? Okay, it's offside. I was about to say, come on! Oh my goodness, I didn't have the angle and Buffon easily saved that. And I think that's the scenario completed, so it was a very basic scenario. Basically just get back into the game. It was just a shame that France couldn't do it when it mattered against Romania. Right, what else have we got here then in Europe? I want to do another Europe one that isn't going to take me too long. The ones that start in like the 24th minute, like this one, it's just not really that appealing to me. I want one that's like near the end of the game where it's got a lot more stake to it, like this one. So the Dutch have just scored despite Scottish pressure. Scotland are desperate to win and have a chance of making the playoffs as one of the second best teams.
You join us here at Hampden Park with Scotland restarting, having just got a goal down. They need something from this one. It doesn't look good. It's starting to look like another case of what might have been.
There's still time, Clive. What, less than 8 minutes? They've still got to believe they can get back in it.
So Scotland are down 1-0 to the eventual World Cup finalists. Let's see if they can turn this around. Already, Dirk Kuyt has been sent off. That was, I mean, that wasn't my strategy because I turned round to avoid the tackle and he gets sent off. I didn't realise he was on a yellow. Like, it was far too early in the game to realise that. And Dirk Kuyt gets his marching orders already. They're looking for that second goal to put the game to bed, and oh, they almost got it. Cross that in. Go for the header. Oh, the header was poor. Just not good enough from Scotland. He's miles out of stamina. Is there anybody on the bench that can help us, or are we out of substitutions? I'm thinking we might be out of subs because, well, they probably would have used the substitutes by now, surely. No, we can put Stephen Fletcher on. It's a long shot, but we have to go for it. Bad pass, but it's okay. We've got a second chance. Can we cross this in? Crossed in. Go for the shot. And he scored! Scotland have scored in the last minute. And that is it. They're going to the playoffs. They are going to the playoffs. And it's Stephen Fletcher with the goal. The substitute rescue Scotland. Imagine if Scotland did this in the real qualifying run. That would have been incredible. But look at that, chest it down, completely free, and the Netherlands Even though they are going to the World Cup in 2010, they cannot believe it, and Scotland can't either. Yes, come on Fletcher, come on. You can do it. You can do it, he has! It's a win for Scotland! In like the 90th minute +4 or something, we scored 2 goals in the 90th minute. And Scotland are now 2-1 up against the Netherlands. Just snuck it under the keeper, just how I like to do it. And Fletcher, what a substitution that is. I mean, Scotland, or any international team, if you want to hire me, I'm completely free to do any work for you guys. Surely that's got to be scenario over. It is, and Scotland have won this, and they're going to the playoffs. Nice one. That's that scenario done. I wonder if I got all of the ticks on it. I reckon I have. No, I needed to win by 2. Okay, well that's a bit ambitious, knowing Scotland, but whatever, I'll take that win. Okay, so the last European one we're going to do today is Denmark versus Sweden, obviously because they're pretty much rivals. Down by a goal, Sweden must win this match to have a chance of qualifying for the playoffs. Can Sweden mount a comeback to keep their 2010 World Cup aspirations alive? We've got to win the game, concede no more goals, and then win by 2, so essentially we've got to win 3-1.
And you join us with Sweden on the brink of an early exit here. Denmark have just scored to leave Sweden a little over, 10 minutes of regular time in which to score at least 2 goals. They have to win this game if they have any hope at all of going to South Africa next summer. And not only are they losing, but they're losing to their most bitter of rivals.
Clive, this is going to be a hard one to take. It really is if they don't turn it around. Huge rivalry between these two teams, we know. Getting knocked out by the Danes will be bad enough, but getting knocked out on home soil will be something the Swedes won't forget in a hurry.
So, of course, Sweden are 1-0 down to Denmark. They're rivals. And Denmark can send them out of the qualification process, which has to be a bitter pill to swallow. Obviously, I'm guessing that happened in real life because Sweden never made it to the World Cup. And obviously, this is a story of qualifying where you got to change and do the scenarios again or something. So I imagine, well, I don't actually know, to be honest, if they did or not. But all I know is Denmark did make it to the World Cup. Whether Sweden didn't, it's going to go to Ibrahimovic. He somehow lost his defender and he scored. Ibrahimovic has scored to make it 1-1. Here we go. This is a more interesting game now. Ibrahimovic. That connection from Larsson and Ibrahimovic, probably very deadly back then for Sweden. And it is 1-1. Denmark are pressing. Ramadal crosses it in. Please deal with it properly. Not really dealt with properly, but at least we dealt with it. Svensson on the ball. He's got to get Ibrahimovic in position. Ibra is in position. He through balls it. Ibra, use that strength. Come on, use that strength. You're so much stronger than that, surely. I don't think we're going to score because I think Denmark has kind of like locked down a little bit. I don't know. Unless Ibra wants to make a run, you need to. Like, you really needed to, Ibra, because otherwise we're going to be out. Crossed in. That's decent. Header, but Larsson didn't have the power. If that was Ibra, I think that probably would have been game over for Denmark. Cross that in. Oh my goodness, the Danish defence got rid of it just in time. We still got another corner, another chance. Come on, please, we need to score. Kallstrom crosses it in. Oh no, Ibrahimovic to Elm. You have to make this count, Elm. Cross that in and it's out for a corner. We've got to make this corner count. Please, someone find Ibrahimovic. He's at the back post. Maybe if I put a bit more power. It didn't find Ibra, but it's come to him here. Ibrahimovic! Oh my god, Ibra! Oh my goodness! It hit 2 Danish defenders and it's over. We lost and Sweden didn't make it to the World Cup. Unfortunate. I mean, we got 1 goal and we stopped us from losing, but Denmark would definitely take this and this will not please the Swedes at all. So we got this one here, Senegal versus Gambia. I don't know if I did this one or not. I can't actually remember. It looks like I haven't done any in the African zone yet. So yeah, let's do this one. Senegal versus Gambia. Gambia have equalised late on. Senegal, no. They must win this game if they want to progress into the next qualifying round. So I imagine that's the round before the 3rd bit, I guess, for Senegal. So let's just do this.
Very late in the game here, 5 minutes left to play, and one of the most respected hated of African teams on the verge of being eliminated in the very first round. They've just conceded to Gambia, and if the scoreline remains the same, Senegal will not go through.
Hey, and when you think of some of the quality that's in this Senegalese squad, Clive, that's going to be a real shock if they go out.
So I didn't know this, according to the commentary, that this was actually the first round of qualifying. So, like, Senegal having an absolute howler at the moment, not, like, going through against Gambia. I mean, I don't know how they did in real life. I imagine they beat Gambia. Surely they did. Jallo's going through. Can we stop him? Oh, that was a side netting. I thought he scored. And Senegal really, really need to get their act together. Their passing is just not brilliant. There's not too many players on this Senegal's team that I actually remember apart from Juve. And maybe Ndoye as well. I just saw him. But the new Senegal squad is definitely way better than this one. Way better. No, like, how slow is Senegal on this game? Like, Gambia are pressing, but they're not doing anything. And this could leave a shock result for Senegal. You know what really would have improved this mode? Like, just for, like, immersion and that? Depending on if you won the scenario or if you lost the scenario, the commentary would match what would, like, happen. So, like, say, like, if I lost this one, they'll go, oh no, Senegal are being knocked out. Like, this will go down in history for Gambia, you know, sort of something like that. That would have been awesome. Good play, and oh my goodness! Like, how did we not score that, and how did they save that? A bit of luck for Gambia. They have tightened up massively, this Gambia side. Look, they even went for a shot from like 70 yards out or something, just to get me away from the ball. All those Senegal fans at the back really need a goal, otherwise they aren't going to the World Cup. That is a poor corner. Very poor. Poor. Shoot! I got fouled in the box! Yes, it's a penalty! It's a penalty! And Senegal have got a lifeline here. If they score this penalty, then they are going through. It's gay. And look at his bar. Like, what is going on here? Okay, it's kind of in the yellow, but it doesn't matter. Yes, they scored! And Senegal are going to the next round. We did it. We lucked out at the end and got a penalty. And Senegal have taken this one away from Gambia. Unfortunate for Gambia because they were holding on for their lives at the end. It's just like the play by Senegal, it just didn't feel like very good. I know, like, it's the end of the game and everybody's tired and stuff, but surely, like, they would have been faster than Gambia. And there we go, we beat Gambia and we finished the scenario. That was actually pretty good, to be fair. Like the end, it had a bit of drama. That's what I like to see. So we completed the main one. We just didn't get the win by 2, but that's fine. It's not too bad. I'm going to do one more African scenario, and this one. It's Benin versus Angola. Angola must win this if they want to appear in a second consecutive FIFA World Cup. So obviously they qualified in 2006. I'm guessing if they won this game, they would have gone to the next one, obviously, like, they would have qualified.
To join us, we've got a shock on the cards because Angola have just conceded 2 goals in less than a quarter of an hour, and they're on the brink of elimination. Benin are in the driving seat here.
Well, Angola, Clive, don't forget, they appeared in Germany back in 2006, but hey, they're on the verge of being knocked out here unless they can sort this out. So,
of course, they said that Angola were in 2006 Germany. They didn't do very well. They got knocked out in the group stage. So to be 3-1 down to Benin is quite a shocker for them. I guess back at this time, I think Benin in real life right now have definitely improved a lot. So, you know, that was very close. What a fizz of a shot that was. Just go long. That's a decent ball. Look at that. If only the touch wasn't poor by the striker. Come on. We need to get into this game. Both of these nations I've yet to play in a run on 2010, so it's good to, like, try and do these scenarios because you do find out how some of these teams play. Benin stole the ball off of me. They got it here. They're about to score and they hit the post. Come on, don't let the 4th goal slip in there. Oh no, don't! Oh my goodness, that defensive breakdown was so stupid, and Boko scores to make it 4-1 to Benin. Angola must have been having a bad day in this match because Benin are just classing me out of this game. And here comes Andre running down the wing. He's really slow. This Angola squad does not feel good to play as. I know they're out of stamina and everything, but they just do not feel good. Didi has a shot and it goes wide of the post. We just haven't been good enough in this one. This is pretty much a dead scenario. Like, Benin's got that goal and it was just like, yeah, game over. I just can't get near this Benin side. They're just really good. Like, they just seem better than Angola anyway. But yeah, that scenario was pretty dead. Like, Angola were terrible in that game. Like, maybe when I do the run, they'll be better. But no, that scenario was not good. Like, you gotta win it and score 4 goals and concede no more goals against the Benin team that's actually pretty strong. So we're going to do a scenario here in South America. We're just going to do one more from each region because we've done quite a lot of scenarios. So we got one here which is Argentina versus Peru. It's the 90th minute. Argentina must win to stay in contention for qualification, but a shock 89th minute goal from Peru has drawn them level. Can Maradona's men find a miracle and win the match in the pouring rain? So this seems like a decent scenario. It's on the 90th minute, so I'm guessing it's going to have a lot of time added onto the game.
Now Peru have just scored here to tie things up, and if the scoreline remains like this, Argentina can be out of the World Cup. Torrential rain, it's made playing conditions very difficult, but that's no excuse. Argentina have the quality. They really should be dominating Peru.
They should be, but Peru are at the bottom of this table and Argentina are at home. There is no way this should be all square. Maradona and his players need a miracle right now.
So obviously I just got slid out there. Demichelis is going through on goal. Like, one of the worst players on the pitch you can have trying to go through on goal. I don't know what's Argentina doing. Here comes Messi, tackled. And they said that Peru were at the bottom of the group, so Argentina struggling yet again in another qualifying, because they did in 2018, didn't they? They left it to the last game to qualify. So Gutierrez, he crosses it in. Header! Oh, I thought that went in. That was Demichelis as well. Unfortunate for the defender. I mean, he's kind of up top at the moment. It looks like he is. Why did they have a defender up top? Is that their only option? Was that their only option? Demichelis? Okay. Well, here comes Demichelis. Demichelis! Oh my goodness, denied by the keeper. I was waiting for Messi to get into position, but Messi just wouldn't get in position for me to try and get a decent ball into the box. What I wanted to do was sweat, basically. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, Peru almost scored a freak header that would have won the game and dumped Argentina out of qualifying. Demichelis skipping past everybody. He's passed it to Di Maria, who has no stamina. Demichelis! Oh, he's missed it! Absolute, stupidity for the defender. What is Argentina thinking here? They put on Demichelis up front. Were they really that desperate? Oh my god, Demichelis missed the sitter. Oh, no, it's a goalkeeper, sorry. Okay. Alright. Calm down. Messi crosses it in. Header and wide by Demichelis again. Oh my goodness, Argentina not going to qualify for the World Cup under my watch. Nope, they got knocked out. Nice one. Oh no. Oh, Demichelis had really good chances in that game, but just couldn't do it. I don't know why he was up front. Maybe someone can explain to me why Maradona did that, or why the game chose Demichelis to go up front. Maybe it was a more defensive formation that Maradona was looking for, because obviously, they conceded in the 89th minute, so they brought on defenders to bolster their defence. Possibly. So the only one we can do really from Asia that's not too long is China versus Iraq. So Iraq are 2-1 up after being behind China. China will be eliminated from 2010 qualification if they do not win. Can they get a comeback? So we just got to win the game.
You join us here with China just kicking off again, having gone behind. They opened the scoring, But Iraq have answered with 2 goals. And hey, Andy, if China can't turn this one round, they're out.
Right, they got billions of people urging them on. They've still got time. Just under 30 minutes remaining in this one. That's plenty. No time to panic.
Okay, right. So we got to get China back into the game. Pass it down to you. And, oh my goodness, it's finesse. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. We just scored from the rebound. And China are back into the game with Hang Peng. It wasn't a finesse shot, by the way, either. It was a slide shot. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird one. I tried to sweat it, and Iraq didn't deal with it. And we scored. One more goal, and we finished this scenario. China on the ball, and they get hacked down. That's going to be a yellow at least. Thank you, referee. Come on, tackle him. And he's just rounded my goalkeeper and scored, even though I had the player right over him. And China's defence is a bit of a laughing stock right now because Iraq basically just rounded their goalkeeper and tapped it in. And we couldn't deal with them either. I have to say though, like if you notice the backdrop in that replay there, that did look like a place in China. Like that's very, very good attention to detail by EA. Over the top, that's decent, and they opt to cut me down. That isn't a foul. That's dubious, that is. You literally injured a player and they go down and there's no red card or yellow card or no free kick at all. Oh, that's good. Get in the box. Oh my god, the guy just came over and just shrugged me off. The Chinese striker did not get in front of it and actually like go for the sweat. They didn't understand the play that I wanted to do, and we got to go on another attack. Crossed in, Iraq almost had the chance to double their lead, and yeah, that wasn't a very good scenario. I mean, Iraq did score in that one, and so did we, but yeah, no, I mean, China, not brilliant. We got 2 more regions in the world that I want to try and do a scenario from, so we're going to pick Oceania first, because there isn't really many in here. There's only 4, I think, and we've already done that one, which was Solomon Islands versus New Caledonia. We already did that one last time, so yeah, there is this one late in the second leg of the playoff. A goal for Bahrain will put them ahead away on... That's not Oceania, because Bahrain aren't Oceania. That's Asia. That should be in the Asia zone, surely, because you're not playing as New Zealand, and New Zealand in real life won that game. So yeah, no, why is that even there? That's strange to me. But let's just do this one. Vanuatu versus Fiji. 10-man Vanuatu are taking the lead. Fiji need to win to keep their hopes alive of qualification. Let's do it.
Fantastic atmosphere in beautiful Vanuatu. The locals in high spirits. Their team have had a man sent off, but they have just scored. They've taken a 1-0 lead over Fiji, who must win this game to keep their World Cup hopes alive.
Well, I don't think there'll be any prizes for guessing what Vanuatu's tactics will be now. Down to 10 men, you're protecting the lead. Expect to see a lot of men behind the ball now for the last half an hour, Clive.
So, this one seems like a really good scenario. 2 island nations battling it out for qualification. It's going to be a good scenario. I hope so anyway. I know Vanuatu are probably going to defend, like the commentator said. They definitely will try and defend out their skins. This is the first time that I've used Fiji on this game. So yeah, it'll be kind of nice to see how they feel on this game. The teams as well, Vanuatu and Fiji, are extremely well matched. Where are we going to get this goal from then? Because Fiji seem to be like constantly getting tackled, and the referee's now getting involved with the game. Where are we going to get this? Vanuatu cross it in. No defending from Fiji whatsoever. And they scored a little P-roller into the back of the net. And Poida scores. If you remember, ages ago I did a run with Vanuatu. And he was fairly decent in front of goal. So now Fiji are 2-0 down. Thanks to some really bad defending, to be honest. Tiwa to cross this in. Header. And it's a goal. Nice one. That was a nice header. And we've got a goal back with Vula. And it's 2-1. Just a nice little header. A very basic one, actually, to be fair, because there was no defending on it. Go for the shot, and it's just wide. That was not a good shot. Come on, Fiji. We can do this. We can do this. We've got 13 minutes left in game time. Given away by Vanuatu. Come on. Through ball. Here comes Dunda Damu. What the hell? Like, he just got back and got me? Good pass. Fiji off the bar. That's so unlucky. That shot, I thought that was going straight, like laser, into the top corner. Fiji only have 4 substitutes. Literally, Fiji only have 4 substitutes. What is going on? And they are rated 47. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to be like 90 rated or something, but still, like, what are we supposed to do with that? Last minute goal, maybe. Oh, just wide. Their shooting isn't going to be the best, is it? And unfortunately, we lost against Vanuatu, but that was a decent scenario, you know, some 2 small teams battling it out. That's the great thing about Oceania football. The last zone we're going to look at in this one is a CONCACAF one, so I don't think we did any scenarios in this one when we did it the last time we did. So there are some nice interesting scenarios. Actually no, did we do that one? Because we got a tick next to it. I imagine we did. We'll do this one to close out the video. United States versus Mexico. I feel like this one could be quite a fun scenario to do on Legendary. And of course it's a rival game as well. So yeah, let's just do this one to close out the video.
Well, we've got drama as you join us for this one. Mexico down to 10 men. Rafa Marquez has just been sent off, and of course the USA are already 1 up.
Oh, big game, big decision, Clive. The Mexicans not going to want to lose this against one of their biggest rivals. They'll be going all out to try and turn this game around.
Let's just pause for a second. So, man got sent off, and now we have Tim Howard trying the free kick. Was this an actual tactic that the United States imposed, or is the game just glitching on me right now? There's no way that the United States had Tim Howard on free kicks in qualifying campaign. There's no way that would be happening against their rivals Mexico. Tim Howard over the bar. It's a very strange decision if it is. Like, surely the game's glitching. There's no way that they'd have Tim Howard on free kicks. Here comes Beasley. Beasley's running against their bitter rivals, and it's 2-0. I think I got a win by 3 goals in this one, so we've already got 1. And in the 68th minute, DeMarcus Beasley scores to make it 1-0. Is that his name, DeMarcus Beasley? I'm fairly sure it is. It would have been nice if they had more scenarios from, like, the Caribbean, like, you know, when Anguilla played and stuff like that. I'm guessing there wasn't any interesting scenarios. Here comes Donovan, he's running. Come on. We got to get Donovan to score against Mexico, because we all know the history. Oh, that wasn't a good shot. Like Landon Donovan, he used to say some really, really, like sort of bad things to fire up Mexico. Like to the point where Mexico used to absolutely hate Landon Donovan. But Landon Donovan was one of USA's best players back then. So, of course, they were going to hate him. Crossed in, headed away. And they got it back and off the post. They go for it again and they score. That was just classic ping-pong defending. And Pardo scores to make it 2-1 now. I didn't really want to concede in this match, but whatever. I guess I was just not concentrating. Come on, deal with Mexico. We can't be conceding in the last, like, minute of the game. There we go. We won against Mexico. Only 2-1, but it's fine. USA beat their rivals to take this one. And that is the end of your story of qualifying round 2 or part 2, whatever you want to call it. I don't think there's many more scenarios to do, really, that I'm really that interested in doing, unless you guys really, really want to see another part. But there isn't any other ones we can do. Obviously, there's more on the other games, but I'm going to leave them for the future. And if you did like this gameplay, then please consider liking and subscribing. It all helps. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.